All right, hello everybody. Welcome to a walkthrough of one of my favorite games of all time, Landstalker for the Sega Genesis. I've been meaning to do this for a long time with voice activated. I think I might have done one without voice, but I think it's much more useful to have a voice activation and for me to be speaking during a run through because this is not just any old Landstalker. This is a prototype of Landstalker that I obtained about a year and a half or 2 years ago off of eBay. And I collect prototypes just because I'm weird like that. And Landstalker being one of my favorite games ever, this is actually a game I have been looking for about a decade, or had been looking for about a decade before, a search I'd looked at 10,000 times on eBay. It happened to be there. I kind of freaked out a little bit. I contacted the guy. We made a deal, and he ended up sending it to me. The prior owner of this used to be a Sega employee. I think he worked in the Midwest somewhere. And the hope always for prototype collectors or video game historians is that when you buy a prototype, it's going to be an earlier version and not the final version. It's still a really cool piece regardless. I think they look badass with the ROM chip showing, and this is on a big board. So this is one of those larger Genesis big board, which usually indicates earlier version is usually a good sign, but not always. So anyway, I ended up getting the prototype board in. I burned the ROM, which I have subsequently released. It is via Hidden Palace, so it's on Hidden Palace. If you are looking to play this yourself, you can go download it off of Hidden Palace. I encourage you to, particularly if you're a Landstalker fan, and if you have knowledge of the game even more than I do, perhaps, then you might be able to notice some differences in this that I might not notice in this run. Well, all that said, when I got it in, I ran a hex compare, and I saw that this particular game, or this ROM, is dated back to April of 1993, which is good news because the final version was released in July of 1993. So this predated the release by about 4 months. That doesn't always necessarily mean there are differences, but it's obviously a good sign. So I got this in, I started playing it, and then the first thing I noticed, as you can see right now in the background of the Landstalker title screen that's coming up, is the Treasure of King Noel font is quite different from the font that was used in the final. So right off the bat, I knew there were differences. Great sign. I did a run through myself, and I noticed a number of differences in the text. I think everything I noticed was text. There might be some other things that are different, but hopefully, if that's the case, then I'll notice them here, and I'll have a history of it, and I'll be able to remember it, since it'll be, I'm uploading this onto YouTube, obviously. So that's something I want to do. I want to run through it, and anytime I notice a difference, I will note it here as we're playing. And the second thing I've wanted to do that I've been looking for years on YouTube is to create eventually, once I'm done with this run through, I'm going to try to edit through and find or create a video that shows where all of the livestock / heart containers are in this game. I'm not certain that I found every single one of them. I know I have found a lot of them over the years playing through this, and some of that's been obtained just by looking at walkthroughs that other people have done, but I still haven't found one source that has all of them, or at least all the ones I've found so far. And then, like I said, it's quite possible, probably even likely, that I am missing some myself. So what I'll do in this original run through is I will go ahead and I will create timestamps for when they are, and then when I'm done, I'm going to try to create just one, 5-minute video or whatever it might be, to just have a video of, hey, here's where all the livestock are. All right, so with that being said, welcome to, after my long-winded introduction, welcome to a run-through, a walkthrough of Landstalker, a prototype that I have obtained, again, that is available to anyone who wants it on Hidden Palace. What I'm going to do now is turn the sound on. I'm running this through OBS, so the screen is going to get a little small for a second. I apologize, but I'm just turning the sound on. And now the sound should be on. All right, there we go. So as you can see, as I said, I've run through this before, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new game, and we can run through new. All right, so I don't know about anyone else, but this takes me back days of Sega Channel. When I was a kid, we were fortunate enough to get Sega Channel, and it opened me up to a whole bunch of games that I never knew or would have known existed without it. So this was one of them. The Shining Force series was one. And like I said, there you go. There's a difference right there. See, Landstalker is 2 words, and the release version of Landstalker is 1. So right off the bat, you notice something, maybe it's kind of minor, but to me, I think it's interesting. So this kind of introduction here, which has the credits at the beginning, is you can't skip through it. It's kind of just the introduction to the game that you're forced to run through. As I recall here, I'm going to try to let the I'm going to try to leave text up for a little bit so we can look at her and see it together to see if we see anything different. Actually, on the introduction, I'm not sure I can change anything. It might be at its own pace. As I recall, I believe there are some maybe not text differences, but now I can push. There you go. See right there, King Noel's Treasures. There's no spacing between the exclamation point and the veil there. Make me talk, they'll probably even kill me, who knows, so please help. And I think I missed something else. It's grammatical. So yeah, so there's grammatical differences. There are just spacing differences, like interesting, okay, come on, there's 2 spaces, just stuff like that. I remember my big nerdy dream with this was that, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, people watching it, but there is a deleted scene that the Sega censorship took out when they took it over to America, and I think to Europe. It was like a bath scene with Kayla, and it happens when you're at Duke Mercator's mansion, and there's a workaround where someone's able to... What they did is they put a character in front of the door that would bring you in. Somebody found a workaround where they could jump over the character using hacks and you could see the scene, and my hope was this was early enough where they hadn't done that yet, but unfortunately they had blocked it off, so that is not in here. Look at that eagle that's like wearing goggles. I can't tell, but he's still pretty badass. Alright. Those triggers now. Birds that take money. It's a month. Simple story this, but sometimes simple is best, especially when you're a child like I was when I first played it. Alright, so of course, Landstalker's isometric. It is a little difficult at first, but I found pretty quickly that if I use the diagonals, for whatever reason, for me it works. Ooh, woe and death to those who step into this life. Alright, I think this might be number 1. Alright, so there's a first stock. Pretty simple. Straightforward. Like I said, I will go ahead and timestamp these. I don't know how many parts this is going to take. One of my favorite things about Landstalker is I think the pacing is really fantastic. For when you first learn it, it can take quite a while. But as you become more experienced and you're able to run through it a little quicker, it's really like I think perfect pacing. It makes the replayability factor on this really high. I play this probably at least once a year. Here's another life stock. Okay. Again, there's nothing earth-shattering about these. Just linear. Now, I will kind of do some funky just because Landstalker does some random caves. Some with it are black wall, and it's worth checking. Actually, the last run-through I did, I found a new... Let me check here, actually. I found a new livestock I didn't know existed just by pushing up against the wall. Hopefully, I can remember where that is. Just being thorough. Okay, here we go. Make a jump for it! No! There we go. Spoiler alert, we will return to this cave, but not for a while. Screen's gonna go small here for a minute. I gotta make sure I'm recording this. I am. Okay. Love the soundtrack to this, by the way. This song pops into my head ever since I played this for the first time, just randomly, all throughout my life. I could be walking to the grocery store, watching TV, this song will just pop into my head randomly. Da, 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 da. It's time to continue our treasure. And again, I don't have the text memorized in this game. It's entirely possible there's stuff I'm missing as we go through this. I know there's some stuff I checked. There's something at the very end that's hilarious that's different. But for the things I know that I checked before, I'll let you know that, hey, this is different. I don't know exactly how it's different. Maybe I'll make a video eventually comparing the two. But I may very well miss stuff just in a normal conversation. I will try to talk to everyone, so apologies if you're looking for a speedrun. This is not going to be a speedrun. It's going to be a little bit more thorough. Alright. Like I said, I'll be thorough, so I'll go through all of the, negatives. Wait a minute, I'll go through all the options. On the spacing here, I think that might be different. You notice a double space between the sentences. I'm not sure that's in the final. I think it isn't, but just one thing to maybe look for. Is that another livestock? Oh, Iki. Okay. Always love these. Boom. Alright. Heard it through the Iki vine. Alright, there's a livestock. So that gets us up to 7. Now this town does have a secret livestock in it. I will get to that in a moment. One thing I have noted is that Locke, who is just kind of one of those characters, he reminds me of Boken from Shining Force. He just kind of appears throughout the tale, and he actually plays a little bit of a role in this. But it's nothing like super proactive in the plot. Pockets. No. One thing I've noticed when I ran through the first time is that Pockets, a number of his quotes were different from Final. And same with the Sage at the Waterfall. You can go back to him over and over again. I think throughout the game he'll give different hints or just kind of some historical background. I'm going to go to him soon. So that's somewhere, kind of those type of characters, the ones that aren't just background characters, they tend to potentially have more differences in the text. Okay. Alright, now, this can be a bit of a pain, but the secret to this is you have to be able to jump on that statue's head, or throw something on that statue's head. The way to get on it is to jump onto him, and now I need him to walk over towards the statue. This can be very frustrating. Come on, buddy. Oh my god. Oh man. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's go talk to someone else. You can also, like I said, you can trap the chicken and pick the chicken up. And here... Shoot, missed. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Alright, I'm just gonna go in here and talk to the priest. Hopefully the character will spawn. Okay, here we go. Again, I'm just getting out all the text here. I won't do that at every little church. Just once is good. Alright, let's try to get on. Oh, now he's over there. Come on. Get me over to him. Oh, man. This is by far the biggest pain. Oh, almost. I'm gonna go over towards him. Alright, go. Keep going. No, yeah, okay. Now go to the left. No, other way, other way, other way, other way. No. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm gonna do this till we get it. Oh, he starts over there, so maybe that's the way. Get on something. Hope you run into him. No, 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 no. Go the other way, buddy. Ah! Go, 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 go. So close. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed it! Come on, buddy. Come on, go towards him. No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. Ah! There we go. Alright. Well, apologies for that. I've actually taken a lot longer, so... Could have been better, could have been worse. Did I go in here yet? Yeah, I went in here. Alright, so I just gotta go to the Geek shop. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a livestock right there, obviously. One in the store. Don't have enough gold yet. Okay. Off to the waterfall shrine. Ah, those damn gummins. Must be possessed by evil spirits. Alright, let's go back, see what the mayor says. Oh, I never talked to these guys, did I? Oh, arf arf. They're an atrocious tribe. Where's your friend? Uh-oh. Friday won't like that. Alright, let's see. My, tension's boiling over. Okay, I don't think this is any different. The text there. Alright, now we're gonna go off to the Waterfall Shrine. So the other way to get that heart is you can pick up the chicken, or I think somehow even the dog. Oh, you know what? I gotta go there. You have to at least click on this for later down the line. It's a really clever way of map building, and just the path that allows a player to take is what they did with the trees, amongst other things, and the ropes, which I believe an example of is coming right here. So you can't reach that rope later in the game. You put it down and you can just climb up. And I believe that actually takes you right to that opening scene, the place in that opening scene where you fall. Yeah, there's a waterfall. Okay. Waterfall Man. Little slime guys. One thing I like is I believe, based on how many life stocks you have, requires fewer and fewer hits on the enemies. Plus, found the key. Plus, depends on the weapon you have as well. Where does this take me? Go down here. Aha! Oh, it's right back down. That makes sense, I suppose. Can't go down here, right? No. Okay. Obviously, there's out here to save it. So, going through the cave and then you get keys, all that stuff. There's something here as well. I think I need to go this way. Can't remember. You use it, open the door, move on. The treasure chest here, yeah. 5 golds. I always liked how it had golds in plural with an S. Ah, button. I think down there is our friend. Yeah, there he is. That's who I need to get to. Love the sound effects in this game too. Pew pew pew. The screaming death of the enemies is fun. Alright, here we go. Ah! You wouldn't think these little slimes could scream, yet I'd actually be kind of disturbed. I might just walk right by them. I used the jump attack. It seems to work well for me over the years. Yeah, Prospero. What a noisy boy. I know that there are differences here. I can't remember exactly what they are, but I did compare them. This is a place where I went back and looked and compared this speech, this text, with what was in the release. There's definitely differences. Like, see, there's an extra space at the bottom there. I think that's one of them. Just that whole empty space. Yeah, see, space differences. There's no Prospero : yep. The treasures of King... But I know absolutely nothing about the treasures. Well, what good are you? Oh. From the... so that sentence appeared to have just stopped right in the middle. Could they be protected? Well, Friday's very optimistic. Alright. So livestock there. Again, linear. Sure, sure. Old man. Oh. Oh. It's always embarrassing when you get hit by these guys, especially the weaker ones, because I think you come across 7 or 8 iterations, different colors with different strengths and speeds and jumps and all that, but getting hit by these guys is a tough pill to swallow. Okay, before I leave, I want to jump down here just to see if there's anything. No. Nothing. Nope. Jump over it. There we go. Now, I believe on the way out, a passage... Oh, an Iki passage has opened up in the floor in one of the... I think it's the next room. There it is right there. See, this guy has moved. I don't know why. Maybe pushing the button did that. And opened up a little narrow passageway. And here we get our 10th livestock. So that one's pretty linear. You know, it's not quite as obvious. You could walk by it and not notice it. One could, but you know, they do put this guy out in the middle to stand out to give you a hint. Something is different. Now with Prospero, you can go back sporadically throughout the game, and he has different things to say. Typically I do it a few times, but it's not like every time I advance in the game I go back to talk to him. So, I doubt very much that I will find the motivation to do it every time he changes what he says, but we'll be able to do it a few times at least, probably. Nice little map. Okay, so here's the bridge. It's repaired, but they're blocking it. Well, he'll do it. He's gonna do it. We're elaborating a plan now. Don't disturb us. That would be when I would check to see whether there had been a translation change in the final version. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Not great. You're gonna stay here. Okay, you do that, buddy. I'll go be a hero. Just let this foreign traveler save the day for you. Too scared to admit. Fair enough. At least he admits it, right? Get some respect for that. Clever. Okay, no fair because she's been kidnapped. Yeah. I guess that's her husband, is the he? Now, I believe Mr. Pockets... Yeah, so it's typical. You can stay, and your hit points will go back. I'm trying to remember how much it costs. You can go here and put a map down. Okay. Alright, So that's where we are. Just gives you an idea. If you touch any button, it closes apparently. I'm gonna let it go. Save the golds. Alright, he's gone. That strange man flew off like the wind. Oh, pockets. There's never really a closing story arc with pockets, I believe. I don't believe. I am not going to buy any e-geek. I have confidence in my abilities, and I think I'll find more along the way. Alright. He might say something different now. Oh, and there's another girl in here, too. Alright. I will periodically save. I should probably save state too. Yes, I am. Just to be safe in some areas. But we'll see. Alright, so now the bridge should be opened up. They all left. Still taking 2 hits. These little mushroom guys, right now they're nothing, but as you'll see, some of them hop up and attack you. Oh, we're onto the blue slimes. 4 hits. Oh, nice. See? More geek. Alright, we're opening up a little bit here. Here we go. First mushroom that'll attack you. That can really take you off guard after you've walked by a bunch of them. Alright, so this is important note. The shrine as Farah has been taken. However, I'm going to act like I've played this before because I have. Go down towards the shrine, you'll notice there's a big giant, or it looks like a garage door, and there's a hole in the middle and you can't get in. So what you have to do is go towards the village of Gummy, and I'm just going to, like I said, act like I know that because I do, and I'm going to go to Gummy first. As we see, the treasure chest, how do we get it? And this is kind of the first introduction as to various jumps and how you can use, how they use the angles for puzzles. Somewhere around here, there are kind of steps. Mushrooms are super annoying because, especially later on, they get to the advanced, you know, getting hit by one puts certain effects on you, like confused, or I don't know if they can poison you, but it'd be very annoying if you don't have the correct medicine. It's important to kind of pay up and stuff down the line. One of them I think. Anyway, very easy. I don't see anything come here. No clue what. think I've ever read this. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna come check and compare that one to these to see if that was allowed to be shipped. He's run away. Like 206. The dog. Just to mention. Okay. Fuck. Simple right now. Now as we once you Alright, good thing is you don't really die. To meet you. Okay, so this is the hint. If you go past here, you run into pockets, he'll give you the hint as to how to touch the statue. Alright. Lie, unless you're saying 50, I don't think so. Lie. Okay, so this is shut off for now. You can slide it. Martian, you're just gonna sit here in the back. Pounce up. Close enough. Go. Get us up. Back to the head. Really remember. Try and bring it up now. Open your kind of in between strings. Kind of random. Gonna wait, I'm not gonna get the right side, I don't need it. This one, I think, so. I'll just get it after. The trees get in the way, so kind of annoying. Apparently metal trees? I don't know, there's a guy here, right? Yep. Both at once is kind of cool. There we go. So as you can see already, those blue slimes were taking 4 hits even a few minutes ago. Now it's just taking 3 because I've got more life. That swamp does damage to you, I guess it's acid swamp, I don't know. Door wouldn't open. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a hint there. This is the egg. I don't think we feel this way there's anything. I'm sure in the final there isn't. This is just an exit. But maybe. Yeah. Okay, so it gives you kind of a hint as to where you're going. Ah, now this is where I need to check. Alright, I'm gonna check here, I'm sorry. As I said, I apologize, I know this is a little OCD and probably annoying if you're watching a walkthrough, but I want to be thorough. It's always exciting, you know, you put in all that work and then you find one new thing in a 10-hour run through and you've made your day. Alright, let's use the idle stone. Up goes the door. Alright. See what we're doing here. What? That's where we just saw. See, a little preview, but nothing for me to do. Okay. Right up for me. Nothing up on those. Just simple kill the guy, move on. We notice there's a treasure chest up here. We can't get to it from here, so we'll put that in our memory bank. Let's see what happens. Surely there's nothing here, right? Alright. I think this one just takes me back out. I don't want to go on that one to the right. Let's try here. I got him. Good sign. Key? Got a key, alright. find the key before the locked door. Now this is a little confusing as to where you're going because it kind of has the overview and you can see different stories, but sometimes it looks like they're on the same level. You get used to it. Uh-oh. Hi, buddy. Oh, shit. Figured I'd have a surprise there, but I guess not. I don't even need to kill these guys. Take the gold, though. Alright, now we're gonna go to the right here. Well, the top. To the, not that one, but this one. Aha. Eek. Alright, so I believe we started with 4 life, which means we found thus far 8 livestock. Uh-oh. Some of these guys will move, some of them won't. Okay, you're gonna move. Shit, yeah. They do that shaky stuff, that's when it gets nerve-wracking, because they can poison you or confuse you or whatever. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta get these guys. Ah. There we go. One area. Another key. A beautiful rug. And I guess, whatever that is, that's a statue. It's pretty badass. With gems. Pictures of gems on a shield, I can't tell. Like gargoyle statues with flames. Okay, here we go. So remember these two on the side open up. Okay, yeah, you. Okay. That's sad. Impatient. Also unnecessary. But use the gold. And that's the entrance from when you first walked in. One of the exits took, or doors rather, took you there. Okay, speaking of, I think this door to the bottom-ish, right? I think that'll take me back out to the main hall with all the balls going around it. Rectangular area. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now that I've gotten my 2 keys, I can head off this way. Okay, that appeared. Kind of the first semi-challenging jump. Just a timing thing. You gotta get used to when you can jump. Can't really hold it all the way to the end. Let go a little bit, trust it. Alright, there's a locked door. I don't think I can fall here, can I? Key. Alright, so I'm up over 250, which means I could now get either of the life stocks from the stores, but not both. Not yet. By the time I'm done, I bet I can be able to. Shit. Nothing. Again, just checking the door. The wall for a door. Path or whatever. Okay, I'm trying to remember where to go. Okay, there's one place to go. I have the key for it, but I'm gonna go this way first. some of these are like tricks, and you end up back in a room and you just gotta do another area again, and I'm kind of concerned that that's what this is, but let's see. Ah. Okay. So, see something like this, that means there's a button I need to push, which means I need to go into this locked door, find a button, and push it. Ah! Yeah. Alright, I gotta get on the other side of them. Come on now. There we go. Okay. The button! Now I've pushed it. Back out we go, and now that should be down, allowing me to move to the next step of the labyrinth cave, or whatever. Okay. Oh no. I was gonna try something and I failed. I'm gonna try it again. Probably for naught, but check this out. There are things like this sometimes, where you go here, go to the end, and there's like a door at the end, but okay, so I'm just gonna kill these guys again. It's okay, more golds. Less eek though. Okay. Okay, so that one opens that one. That one doesn't good. Okay, so that one does something. Okay, that opened one of those up. And now I hit these two, which will push these down, allowing me to go by. Up here, anything? No. Up we go. Over. Okay, locked door. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's do minimal damage, so often it's just worth it to take the hit to save the time. Recall, this ends with 3 in a diagonal, so this one's gonna go right here. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's see. What do I need this for? Aha. On you go. On you go. Good. So that pushed down both those blocks. Allows me to go here. Key. Beautiful. So that... go that way. Oh, whatever. Patience. Not a virtue. Okay. Now this is, again, something you gotta really get used to, with the angles. Oh no! Ah, see, that one looks like it's hitting you, but it's not. It's in the background, kind of. I guess the foreground, rather. Now this ball keeps coming down. Okay, that one did not hit me. Out of the way. Let the ball go by. Go back up. Ah! Hit in the head. Okay, let's let the ball go by. Alright, now... there you can see, this will take you by, but right here is a little jump. And if you recall, I'm trying to make this, don't miss it. You miss it, it's a pain in the ass. You gotta go all the way back, come up. Thankfully I didn't. I'm gonna go down this hole. And it's going to take me, if you recall, all the way back down to that little ledge that was down at the bottom. And that was a livestock, so that's worth it for me. I'm going to do some backtracking now, unfortunately, but like I said, worth it to me, especially as a completionist. Okay, there's a little guy hiding over in the corner. Uh-oh. This game has the good old disappearing money phenomenon. Somebody drops a pot of gold after you kill him, and after about 3 seconds it disappears. Why not? Just a greedy leprechaun gets it. I don't know. Weak. Weak. I'll be okay, everything will be okay. Alright. Let's go past them. Yeah, this way. I like the little backpack. It's like a little satchel bag. Satchel backpack. Okay. Good. Are you waking? LDs are weak. Ah, need that. Take it. Eek. Okay. As I recall, it was this one. I think I can just do this and get by. Now that'll come back down, but I think I can get by it. Can I get by it? Yeah. Alright. You here. We're going back. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're back in this room. Push all the buttons. Okay. Just gotta focus. Focus on the one little row in front of you. That one's gonna hit me, so I gotta stop. Okay, and let the ball go by. Come back. That one go down. Let the ball go by again. Now we'll go this way, but I don't know where the ball comes from. There it goes. I don't know. Just comes out. All right. Yes. This is one of those, right? You're like, well, what do I do? You don't get anything. You can't go that way, but what you can do... Uh-oh, do I have to kill a bunch of guys to come back in? No. Let's just go over here. Shit. Come on, buddy. Gotta bait this guy over here. You jump on it? Boom! Jumps on it and you go. Come out here. What do we have? Key. Alright. Okay, now I believe we have enough to get both. Yeah, it should be 356. Yep, so we do. Before we get anywhere back near town, we'll finish off our little quest here. Again, never an area I've really checked, so worth it. I doubt there's ever two doors on the same... Rarely are there two doors on the same side. Alright, use the key. Aha! What is going on here? Some sort of ritual. Fire. Okay. Up we go. Oh, well. Oh, hiding behind an Orc King, huh? How many Orc Kings are there? Are they both the Orc King? before... Yeah, there's the trick. Always before you... No! Ooh. Okay, well this one's okay. There are definitely some areas where, as the story advances... Okay, here's the livestock here. As the storyline advances, if you talk to the person first, then it'll kind of transport you to wherever the storyline goes next, and then you gotta go all the way back through to get, if there's a treasure chest there, to get the treasure chest. Okay. Nothing else here to get, so there's another livestock. We've got 10 now. Now I don't believe, you know, there's kind of a question for you. I don't believe any of those corners or anything had treasure chests that you could land on. I already did this. I already checked these. But I do kind of wonder now. That's something you can figure out later in the game. You get a bell. It's called an item called a bell, and whenever you are in a room or a screen that has an as of yet undiscovered livestock, it rings. Okay. I'm getting low on E-Geek here. Maybe I'll grab a couple. Ah, see, now it's just 2 hits. 2 hits kills the blue. It was 4. Ah! Still 3 on these guys, though. E-Geek. Nice. Okay, there we go. Go back to Maasen, speak to the dude guy, and then we can go back to the Waterfall Shrine if we'd like. It's only slightly annoying. Breeze through these guys, get our 1 gold. Okay, we're coming up. What I'll do, I'm breaking this into parts, I'm not going to sit here and play for 10 hours or whatever. Straightest path of many curves. If there's something that I'm intrigued by. For example, I remember that text with the undefiled girl. I will go and I will, before I play again, I will check the text and see if there are any differences. Okay, yeah. You already told me that. Notice here there's a oddly colored trees and a little cave behind there, so let's put that in our memory bank. Yeah, all thanks to E-Geek. So brave fighting the Orc Kings. Only my father's red jewel were our dowry. Now that is in the released version. So, yeah. First of the jewels. Yeah. That didn't take much. I don't know. Awfully forgiving people. I don't... Let me check that one. Thank you. I'll compromise here. It's cheaper than an e-geek. Plus we get to hear this soothing and gentle music. Alright. Sounds good. Let's see what this lady says. Yes, please continue. Any friend of Farah's. Alright, let's go get... we'll talk to these guys first. Don't you have a doll by its cover? But I'm not a doll. I guess I'm not a book either. Okay. Will do. Be safe. Alright. I'm going to get 2 or 3 of these. Alright, I'll get one at the next village. I don't think it goes up in price. I could be wrong, but I'll take that risk. Alright, now we go to Gummy. You know what? Let's go to the waterfall guy. Kind of like a 3-minute frolic. Ah! Do that the second I did it. Didn't make it. Patient. Okay, I think I go this way. Down to there. I don't remember which way I go. Pick the right way. Let's see what Prospero says. Good, good. The 2 tribes will get close to each other from now on. About King Noel, I just found out that he did exist in very ancient time. First off, where is this man's library? It looks like he just lives on an isthmus. I think it's an isthmus. That's what an isthmus is. And I don't know. Maybe he stores them in the water. That's not very helpful. Okay, do you have a house back here or something, buddy? Yeah. Well, thanks. Thanks for nothing. That's right, move out of my way. That thing's all deformed. Up we go. If I could hook around here. Just kind of jump around like an L. Now on to Gummy. And I think on to Ryuma. Or actually, I don't know, I'm not sure if I can... I think Ryuma, I don't think I can get the trees activated yet, the teleportation trees. The thing I like about this game is both on the control pad. I know people complain about the controls on this. And again, I get it, although I think it's personally I figured it out. Didn't take too long on the isometric. But so A and C both attack, and B jumps, and especially as we all get older, it's nice to be able to switch between A and C for attack to help prevent carpal tunnel and all other muscular things that can happen. Alright, here we go. Yeah, hi. Let's just act like nothing happened. Tried to kill a young child. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. Are you gonna charge me for this 15? Yeah, I'll take one more. I don't need any more. Yes. Oh, for free? What? Oh, screw you. Stay as long as you like, mister. That'll be $20. That sounds like. Yeah, that kid's gone. Back home, I guess. Okay, head west. Very old. Alright, well, who are you to tell this little story? Or this. This sounds like a cop-out. Alright, there's another livestock there. Linear. Profane our most sacred shrine. So that might be a translation that was switched. You're going to cooperate with us? Okay. Profane sounds like, I'm trying to remember the word. My goodness. Yeah, let's just be safe. I'm gonna save you in a minute, but profane is almost like defile, actually. That's what they meant to say instead of profane. Geek. You. Oh, that's handy, yes. Okay. Okay. Heave ho, heave ho! Very good. Okay, what do you have to say? Too tired to speak. Oh, that was refreshing. Alrighty. Thank you. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, now as you can see, we have a little bit of a diverging path to go to the top, which I would call east, I guess? Or north? I guess if that... We're calling Mercator west, this might be north. Oops. Whoopsie whoopsie. Go back up. Just a little bit of jumping. Oh yeah, now we get a little bit of a pain in the butt. This is definitely one of the places where you, I would say there's maybe 5 places in this game where it's just very difficult because of the isometric to get the jumps and everything down. And I'd say this is one of them. Because I can't quite tell where that... I don't know where this is. Okay, there we go. I think this is straight. Alright. Forward. Alright. Livestock. Now I've got to jump onto this and make it up here. Here we go. I remember when I was younger, I mean, there were times where that would take me half an hour. And just wanting to throw a rock through the TV. But, as it stands, we are here. Talk to this guy. His name is Asala. Aha! He left. The name is Asala. I was once a famous swordsman. Japanese version name, and they just didn't change it yet. But this is something I want to change. And actually, what I can do is after I if the sword would take place, and we will begin. And, oh well, I hit the side of the mountain, so I didn't get to show it off. It really doesn't come in super useful until you get some rings to speed up the process of that sword going on, recharging the sword. Guy, 8 or 9 hits. Just 6. Not time. Oh, 4 is more. Go to the 2 connecting small 3, 4. Alright, here you go. Moan, groan, no, Tibor. Yeah, he's just moaning and groaning. Keep him in mind. Sign. Come back to... If you want to see what these guys say, I can compare it. This is not the correct way to go. But if you're playing the game without any knowledge and you've been reading what the townsfolk are saying, they do make it sound like Mercator is the place to go first. Over here is the place where the witch is. I'm headed on the way back. Alright, come on now. man. 6 hits on the little slime guy. These guys are annoying. No shame getting hit by these guys. Getting hit. Go in! Alright, I get the point. Alright, let's just get ready to go. These guys give me a lot of gold, so I don't mind this as much. Alright, look to the witch's path here. Here's a small little, call it a puzzle. That block is worthless. However, this is necessary. Okay. Okay, that's gotta go up there. Up we go. Helga, I believe. Well, her name is Helga in the release search. Let's see if we have differences. Marty, arf arf, bow wow wow. Hello, good afternoon, make yourself at home, ho ho ho. Okay. I believe that's how it is in the release version. I guess you can place this on the spike, but it's not really necessary. You can just jump over. Okay, now we're back here. Going to try to get... There you go. It's the first time the sword has come in handy. Eek. Now we're heading towards Ryuma. I hate these little snake guys, I just walk by them. Should have walked by that one. A couple, 1 or 2 screens from the town. Alright, now this is one of those... I've talked about this before, but various parts of different towns, you need to do certain things to trigger... You get so few these days thanks to the thieves that trigger events so you can move on. Econol. It's like Tylenol. I don't remember that in the release, but maybe it is. Okay. Yeah, so there's things you need to do to be able to advance the story, and this is one of the towns that has... You just gotta look around until you find it. Oh, that's sweet. Ryuma, of course, is famous for its lighthouse, which is over here. Yeah. Aha! Nobody here. Sun is out. Well, that does me no good. Ah. Mercator is huge. It is by far the biggest town in this game. Or city, I guess. That is out. Alright. Mercator has there's something you have to do or things you have to do in order to advance the storyline. That the only time I ever called the Sega hotline was for Mercator, because I scoured the internet and nobody had it up yet back in 94 or whatever. Okay. Goro. Mortal Kombat. Use a Sunstone. The ready all the land. Okay, guy chips stick. Okay. Simple enough. Just fall down. Land on this guy's head, maybe? No. What are you gonna do? Just sit around and then take a share? Dog. Bow wow. Yeah, here's a... Or three. Right. Alright, good place to stop. We'll be going after the thieves in the next part. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.